Hi YouTube ladies, this is Crystal signing in to say hello and to tell everyone that I'm on cycle day 5. I started my AF came on Friday, so of course, it's always on the weekend for me, always freaking on the weekend. So I couldn't do baseline on cycle day 3. I had to do it on cycle day 4, which is no problem. I asked them and she said, I went in, I was really worried. I was like, can I take the medicine today? Oh my God, what's going on? She was like, no, you have cycle days 3, 4, and 5 to be examined and start your medication. So she made me feel better. I was kind of freaking. But anyways, I went in yesterday morning for baseline, and it was really exciting to go in and see everyone that I haven't seen. I got to see Jenica and Coral and Anna and my doctor. Jenica is pregnant. She was gearing up for IVF whenever I got pregnant in November, in September, and then miscarried in November. So I didn't see her at all in December. I just saw her blog, and she of course Facebooked me. But her IVF worked, and she is pregnant, so she's due in August. I saw her yesterday, and it's just such an awesome feeling to see another sister of infertility try and to make it. So I almost want to cry for her. I'm just so happy that she got pregnant. I know it was really tough for them, and I'm just so happy that she was able to conceive and has a little baby on the way. So if you're watching this, Jenica, congratulations. I'm so happy for you, and I can't wait to continue watching you grow. Hopefully I won't be around too long, and hopefully I'll get kicked out of the RE office and I can just keep up with you on Facebook. But anyways, so yes, I had baseline, and it was not at all what I had hoped it would be. I was hoping for smooth, no speed bumps, and there are speed bumps. We're still going to do the IUI this month, and I still picked up my prescription for Letrozole. I started taking it yesterday. It looks like I'm doing Letrozole, 2.5 milligrams. I take 2 tablets by mouth every day for 5 days. So today is day 2 of pills. Yesterday they did my prenatal workup, just kind of a yearly thing. They wanted to test my vaccines and just hormone levels and things like that. So as soon as my doctor started to do the ultrasound, I could feel it. Josh and I are really cautious, and we have a fairly decent sex life. We really do for someone who's trying to conceive. We have sex several times a week. I mean, even when we're not trying, we do. It's just what we do. And so he's really cautious, and not cautious, I say that, but he knows that I'm tender on that side, or have been in the past. So we've kind of, we have our little groove down so that he doesn't hurt me. And so I haven't really noticed much of that lately. I didn't think that there was anything back. But yesterday when she did the ultrasound and she went to the left side, it made me kind of jump because I could feel it. I could freaking feel it. And she could see it on the sonogram. I could see it. My monster cyst is back, and my blood sausage is back. And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, basically the blood sausage is... because I have stage 4 endometriosis, I have so much scar tissue on my left side that there is, basically, here's my tube right here, the end of my tube, and this is like a thing of scar tissue. And so it's like wrapped around the end of my tube, and whenever I menstruate, my menstruation flows back through my tubes. That's what's causing my endometriosis, and it's an autoimmune disorder, so my body doesn't know how to fight it off, which most women have backflow. Almost all women do, but most women's bodies know how to fight it off. Mine does not, so my body just lets it sit there and doesn't know what to do with it at all. So anyways, I have my tube, and I have my little thing wrapped around the bottom of it. So basically this little sac is filling up with blood and filling up and filling up every single time that I have my period. So it's huge and monstrous, and it's eventually going to get to the point where I'm probably going to have surgery again. She doesn't want to do surgery right now because that's just going to fuck everything up. I mean, we don't need to go back in. And even going back in for surgery is not going to, it's just going to give me a tiny little bit more time. And then it just causes more problems down the line. Like I could have even more severe issues if she goes back in. So needless to say, when I left my appointment yesterday, I cried, and I was attempting to make a video here. but it was not good. It was not pretty. I'm not a pretty crier. When I cry, my face squishes up and I look funny. So I don't like to cry on my videos. But anyway, so yeah, I cried when I left the appointment. She looked concerned about it. She said that obviously at this point, this causes my chance of an ectopic pregnancy to just go through the roof. Like, it is so high. The right side still looks okay. I still had eggs on both sides of my ovaries. I have to call Jenica today. I'm going to talk to her about doing a mid-cycle monitoring to see which one of my ovaries is developing the eggs that will be released. So basically, I mean, you know, if my left side is pumping out, you know, tons of eggs and they're great, and we don't want to do that side. We don't, because my chances of having an ectopic pregnancy is just so freaking high. Like, it's bad. So yeah, we're not going to do it if it's, if my left side is the one. But I think that I'm on the right side this month. I really do. And I knew that the last time when we did our IUI, I was right, because I told Josh that month before, I was like, oh my God, I was like, I ovulated from my left side. That means next month when we do our IUI, I'm going to ovulate from the right side. And it did. It was great. So yeah, I'm bummed. I'm totally bummed that my endometriosis is back. I mean, it didn't go anywhere, but I'm just pissed that it's back hardcore like that, because it just causes problems. And then, of course, yesterday she talked to me about, she hinted at IVF again, which before I started this journey, I would have said, oh, I'm never going to do IVF. I don't want to have to do that, and blah, blah, blah. If this doesn't work, the IUI doesn't work, she's probably going to recommend IVF. And I feel differently about it now. I never wanted to have to be that woman that had to go that far. Not that I felt bad for those women or anything. I just didn't want to have to put myself through that. You know, I was like, if it ever gets to that, we're just not going to have kids. Well, we're kind of almost to that point. So, and the only thing that really is stopping us right now is the money factor. You know, it's like $12,000 at least to start IVF. And, you know, IUI obviously isn't that expensive. So I just have to hope that the IUI works for us this month, and hope that if it doesn't, we can do it again and maybe it'll work that time. So, you know, if we get to the point and she says, look guys, IVF is going to be the only way, because when I was in the doctor's appointment yesterday and she said something about IVF, you know, is for women my age with healthy organs and things like that, that it's very successful. You know, I said, well, even if I get pregnant, we don't know that it's going to stick. And she said, well, that's true, but you have a better chance with IVF because, you know, they're taking your eggs in the lab and the sperm and they're putting it all together and they're letting it grow for like 5 days. So, you know, they can kind of pick and choose which ones are going to be better than the others. So, you know, we may have conceived an egg and sperm, but it may have been the shittiest egg and sperm in the world, and that's why we miscarried. So, you know, IVF gives you the opportunity to pick the absolute best egg that you could possibly have that's going to look the best. So, I mean, yeah, there is opportunity there. So, even though I never really thought of it before, it's kind of obviously in the very, very back of my head now. I haven't really talked about it with my husband much. I kind of mentioned it to him and why and what the difference would be, but we haven't gone that far as to really talk about it. So, I don't know. I just have to be hopeful that this is going to be our month. I really do. I don't know what else to say, except that I felt defeated yesterday. So anyways, I think that's about it. I just wanted to update since it's cycle day 5. I'm probably going to start testing on OPKs probably on Sunday or Monday, and then I'll call whenever I get my surge. So hopefully I'll update you guys around that time. I don't think I'll make any video updates between now and then, unless I'm just having a crazy Letrozole emotional breakdown. Maybe I'll make one then, let you see how crazy I get. So anyways, that's it, ladies. Thanks for watching my videos, and I look forward to seeing yours as well. Hope you're all having a great day, and I hope whatever cycle day you're on, I hope that I just hope that you're having a good day. Best of luck to all you girls.